and that we think are idiots. We have to pray for them. Now, I still haven't I'm being transparent moment, I still haven't gotten to the point where I say, bless our president. I still call him number 45, but at least I'm praying it out. This is I'm trying, right? So I'm still saying, bless number 45. I still say it. But, I pray that by the time he's impeached or put out, that I can say his name. Amen?
Amen.
Don't pray. I'm not on.
Amen.
I'm being honest.
Amen.
God knows my heart anyway, so you can't hide it. So might as well say it.
Do you think Pence is a better person?
People
I don't know about
who
these people.
have damaged or attempted to damage your reputation or your family or friends' reputation. Now this one, and I'm saying all these things because I have learned through my spiritual walk to do these things. This was not easy for me. Before we came to E-Hall, you know how Apostle kept calling us up, the church hurt, the church hurt. He kept saying it. Now he all tapping in, like, we have never sat down and really just talked to Apostle and Pastor Madeline about all the things that spiritual leaders, what I said, the ones we have to pray for, spiritual leaders have done to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, done to us. They'll say, yes, come on in, do this, do that. And then as soon as God begins to reveal the gifts or reveal the anointing, then they become, intimidated and try to either put you down or lie on your character, try to come against your character so other people it's the stories are that's why we're so happy that we're here, because Apostle and Pastor are so secure in what their assignments are for the kingdom. They understand that it's kingdom. And it's more ministry to be done. It's enough for everybody in here to work in the kingdom. And my working, I'm a teacher. I taught for 12 years. I'm going to teach. I'm not going to. Now, Pastor Matt she going to have y'all going. That's her work in the ministry. Mine is to teach you, to educate you, to give you applicable things that can help you, that can teach you after you get up. Now what? You know what I'm saying? No, seriously. Because all of it is needed. All of it is needed. You need to be slain. You need deliverance. Now what? What do you want to feel once that happens? What do you want to fill your hearts with? What do you want to fill your spirit with? You need me. You need it. So they both are necessary, because some things only come out through fasting and praying. But now that they're out, how do you keep them out? How do you keep them out? All right? So for those who have damaged your reputation or attempted to damage your reputation, you have to pray for them. And I had to do this because my heart initially was very hard. I feel like, you can do what you want to do to me. I can take a whole lot. I've been through a whole lot. But when it comes to my husband and my son and like my family, we get real defensive, like a lioness. Like, we go, come on, man. Like, I can take it. You can say what you want to say to me. It don't bother me at all. But for BJ, his heart is so pure. He just really want to help the kingdom and help people. So when people take advantage of that, I take it personal. Like, come on, man. Like, I want to fight. I know I can't fight in the natural, but spiritually. Like, are you kidding me? We are the king's children. Do you know what you are doing? Like, but we got to pray for them. So I'm still working on that a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot bit. So I'm still working on that. But we still have to pray. The fact that God revealed it and I'm doing it now is a step. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying we have to have all of these together, but I mean, we have to pray for those hard things. Those hard things. We have to become mature. So maturity says, yes, I know you meant this for my bad, but and then it's so easy to pray for this now. It's so much easier to pray for this now because of where we are. Like, it's so much easier because we thought we was crazy till we came here. No, see, y'all been with Apostle and Pastor Madeline probably so long, y'all don't know what's out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all been shielded and y'all been covered and y'all been having leaders who are righteous, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people who really have God's heart for so long. Like, I just want to open up your eyes sometimes and be like, y'all don't know. Like, y'all don't know. It's not a lot out there. So we thought we were crazy. Like, well, and that's how we was like, well, we must be got to start our own because ain't nobody out here going to cover us. Now, how crazy is that? We knew it wasn't time. We knew it wasn't time. And I started praying, Lord, it's not time. I don't want to be placed out there and be devoured because we're not ready. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's very important. It's very important. Y'all keep Pastor Carol lifted in that I continue to pray for those people who have damaged our reputation. Well, attempted to, because it's not so. Amen. Yeah, it's not so. And the last one is pray for those in spiritual authority who have abused you. That's kind of like the same thing, harmed and abused you. I mean, people using Pastor BJ's gifts and using his, just using and, I'm praying for these things. These are things that I'm praying for. So, and this is coming from maturity. Maturity. To pray for these things and you know that they meant you harm. That's crazy. So we have to commit our hearts to pray for those, even if it's difficult. It's nothing worse than praying from a broken place. It's nothing worse than praying just a mad prayer, praying vindictively, like praying, God, I ask that you take those angels and torment them. Like, nothing worse than praying like that. Because even with, I have this one client, I got a new case, and it was a child death case, and it's a big lawsuit and it's a mess. This is my first case in my new unit, the adoption unit. And I was like, Lord, why? Why would you give me this case? I'm new, I don't really know the job, blah, blah, blah. And he said, why not? Why not you? And so this was right before we went to the fire conference. And he said, why not you? I said, okay, Lord. So then I met her. And in 2 minutes of me meeting her, this is why it's important to spend time with God. He was just downloading things, revealing things about her that's not necessarily in the record. Right? So my spiritual sense, so what I felt from her was murderer, deceitful, manipulative, like all these things that I felt from 2 minutes of being in her presence. Now somebody's in jail currently for the death of her child, right? But God revealed to me that it wasn't just that person. You know what I'm saying? So what do you do when God reveals things immediately about somebody? What do you do? Should I go off and be like, I need to be off this case. I cannot work with her, blah, blah, blah. He said to me clear as day, murderers need salvation too. That's right. Manipulative people need salvation too. I was like, ouch. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are that your sin is not as great as hers? Who do you think you are? If I forgave your sin, who do you think you are? We think just because disobedience is the biggest sin. That's the biggest one. When he wants to get up at 4:30 for prayer and you decide to hit snooze and turn over, that's sin. Disobedience. So what's the difference? Sin, not sins. Sin. Amen. So I hope that I've given you some tools to see how we can be more effective in the body, how we can be more effective as intercessors, how we can be more effective as daughters of Judah over our families, over our communities, over our jobs. The point And us coming together is to get the strength we need to go out there and fight. That's the point.
Amen.
If we have no tools to fight, then we're in a losing battle. The sword of the Spirit. The sword of the Spirit. We need the Spirit of God to fight. Don't be deceived though, because He's already dispatched angels to fight for us. All we got to do is show up. Amen.
Amen.
I pray you guys were blessed.
Amen. Amen. Amen.